Hello, friends! Welcome! I'm so happy you are here to practice your English speaking with me. Speaking English can feel scary sometimes, right? But don't worry, this is a safe place for you to learn and try. We will do it together. Today's story is a real-life story that you can actually use. It is about a young woman named Anna. It is her first ever job interview, and she feels very nervous. Maybe you have felt nervous like her before. This story is special because it will help you in two ways. Practice real conversation. You will learn the words for a job interview. Sound more natural. You will hear words like, well, let me think. These are called natural fillers. Native speakers use these all the time when they need a second to think. Using them will make your English sound more real and relaxed. Here is our plan. First, just listen to the story. Then play it again and speak with me. Try to repeat what I say. This is called shadowing. Try to copy the feeling in the voice. Is Anna nervous? Is she happy? It's okay if you make mistakes. The most important thing is to try. This builds your muscle memory for natural English speech patterns. Are you ready? Let's help Anna get her job and help you become a more confident English speaker. Let's begin.
Hi, everyone. My story starts on a Tuesday morning. It wasn't just any Tuesday. It was the day of my first real job interview. My stomach felt like it was full of butterflies, and not the fun kind. I looked in the mirror for the 10th time. My blue shirt was clean, my hair was tidy, I was ready. Or at least, I hoped I was. I grabbed my bag and my resume and walked to the bus stop. The company was called Bright Future Solutions. It sounded so important. I was interviewing for a junior office assistant position. I really wanted this job. The bus ride felt so long. I practiced answering questions in my head. What are your strengths? I'm a hard worker. Why do you want this job? I'm very organized. I repeated the words over and over. Finally, I arrived at a big glass building. My heart started beating faster. I took a deep breath. You can do this, I whispered to myself. Inside, a friendly receptionist sat at a large desk. I walked towards her, my steps feeling heavy. I said, "Hello, I'm Anna Petrova. I have an interview at 10 o'clock with Mr. Evans." The receptionist replied warmly, "Good morning, Anna. Yes, Mr. Evans is expecting you. Please have a seat. He'll be with you shortly." I said, "Thank you." I sat down and tried to look calm. 5 minutes later, a man in a smart suit came out. He was smiling. He said, "Anna, hello. I'm David Evans. It's nice to meet you. Please, come this way." We shook hands, and his handshake was firm but kind. He led me into a small, bright office. We both sat down. Mr. Evans began, "So, thank you for coming in today. Did you find the office okay?" I replied, "Yes, thank you. The directions on your website were very clear." He said, "Excellent. Well, let's get started. Your resume looks good, but I'd like to hear from you. Could you, tell me a little about yourself?" This was the first big question. I felt my face get warm. I answered, "Of course. Well, my name is Anna, as you know. I just finished my studies in business administration. I'm a very organized person, and I enjoy helping people. I'm really looking for my first full-time job." Mr. Evans then asked, "I see. And why are you interested in this position at Bright Future Solutions?" He leaned forward, listening carefully. I tried to remember what I had practiced. I explained, "Well, I've read a lot about your company. I know you help small businesses grow, and I think that's really important. I want to be part of a team that helps people succeed." He nodded and said, "That's a great answer. Teamwork is very important here. So, what would you say are your biggest strengths?" I thought for a moment, then said, my strengths? I'd say I'm a very hard worker. When I have a task, I always finish it. I'm also very good with computers, especially programs like Microsoft Office, and I get along with people easily." Mr. Evans wrote something down. My confidence grew a little. Then he asked the hard question. He said, "Okay, and what about a weakness? What's one area you'd like to improve?" I paused. This was the one I was most nervous about. I replied, "That's a good question. Let me think. I guess sometimes, because I don't have a lot of office experience, I can be a little slow when I start something new. But I'm a very fast learner. I just need to see it once or twice." He smiled. I think it was the right thing to say. Mr. Evans said reassuringly, "Honesty is a good quality, Anna. We all have to learn new things. The important thing is that you're willing to try." I quickly agreed. "Yes, absolutely." He then asked, "Great. Well, I think I have everything I need. Do you have any questions for me?" I was ready for this. Asking a question shows you're interested. I said, "Yes, I do. Could you please tell me what a typical day looks like in this role?" Mr. Evans explained, "Certainly. A typical day involves answering phone calls, scheduling meetings, and helping the senior managers with reports. It's a busy job, but it's very important for keeping the office running smoothly. We're looking for someone we can count on." I replied with a smile, "That sounds like a great challenge. It sounds perfect for me." He stood up, and I stood up too. The interview was over. Mr. Evans said, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Anna. We are interviewing a few other candidates this week. We'll make our decision by Friday. We will call you either way." I told him, "Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Evans. It was a pleasure meeting you too." I walked out of the building and into the sunshine. I felt a huge sense of relief. I didn't know if I got the job, but I did my best. I didn't fall apart. For 2 days, I checked my phone every 5 minutes. On Friday afternoon, it finally rang. It was an unknown number. My heart jumped. I answered, "Hello?" A voice on the other end asked, "Hello, may I speak with Anna Petrova, please?" I replied, "This is she." The voice said, "Hi, Anna. This is David Evans from Bright Future Solutions." My breath caught in my throat. This was it. I managed to say, "Oh, hello, Mr. Evans." He said cheerfully, "I'm calling with some good news. We were very impressed with you during the interview. We would like to offer you the junior office assistant position." I couldn't believe it. I was completely silent for a second. He asked, Anna, are you still there? I finally burst out, Yes, yes, I'm here. Sorry, that's wonderful news. Wow, thank you so much. I could hear him chuckle on the other end of the phone. He said, You're very welcome. We think you'll be a great fit for our team. We're all on the same page about that. I'll send over the official offer by email this evening. Can you start on Monday, the 13th? I replied with excitement, Yes, absolutely. I can't wait to start. Thank you again. He concluded, Excellent. Welcome aboard, Anna. We'll see you on Monday. I said happily, See you on Monday. Goodbye. I hung up the phone and let out a huge scream of happiness. I did it. I got the job. The nervous girl who walked into that office on Tuesday was gone. In her place was a proud, excited young woman ready to start her bright future.
And that's the end of our story. You did it! Wonderful job practicing today. See, Anna was nervous, but she did her best and succeeded. Just like Anna, you are taking a brave step to improve your English. I am very proud of you for finishing this lesson. Now, the real practice begins. Don't worry about being perfect. The goal is to feel the rhythm of the language and practice making the sounds. This is how you build confidence. Next, please leave a comment below. This helps us know that our stories are useful for you. You can write one new word or phrase you learned today, or just say, I practiced today. Your comment will make our community stronger and motivate other learners just like you. And finally, if you want more stories to help you speak clear, confident English, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell. You won't miss our next lesson. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Remember, every time you practice, you are making progress. See you in the next video.